Great start here for the side of 100 Thieves. You've got Hiko coming in as the Omen. 2 shock darts coming in just off the mark. As the wall comes out as well, they're going to get spotted. Hiko coming through from heaven. 2 quick kills as the Omen delivers. And you've now got it down to a 2-on-2. Hiko's going to drop that paranoia in hell just in case there's someone hiding underneath. Spots one by default. The swing out from Venerated doesn't produce success, and it all falls onto Hiko, who comes through, tries to time it with the reload, but doesn't get enough.
Corey have switched up. Corey with the 2 pistol round frags to start things off on Phoenix. A big pick from Marved, but he also gets picked off against 3 players who are still alive and pushing. They're going to get that Bulldog, but they give up so much space. B is now under control. Psalm is going to plant that down, and they are going to be flanking from A, so really no chance here. Corey is even making sure that there's nothing down mid. He will secure this. He will secure the space, and most likely the round on this anti-eco.
Corey's going to spot one as well on the lurk, trying to flank through the backside of the play. Corey having a very valuable round with that ghost as Hiko 2 will fall. It's your boy Dre with the Bulldog, but it kind of kicks back like a chihuahua. It's going to be a Pride 1v3 opportunity. The spike is already too far gone. The round is going to go the way of FaZe Clan, just trying to potentially go back and pick up that.
Things could open up exactly the same way if we don't see anything different out of 100 Thieves, but we see the aggression down long. Hey, Corey's going to pick off Hiko in a straight up duel, run it back straight through when he doesn't get taken off, but gives the space for these 2 players here to keep pushing up, but it doesn't matter. Pride and Valiant shut it down, even though they're really pushed so deep back, but finally they take them out. The remnants of them are still here. Venerated also going to find Psalm peeking a little too aggressively, and it's all left to 2 players of FaZe Clan. Marved is up, and he's been feeling it. And they push Venerated back too, all the way down. They switched to a 2 versus 1, but low HP on the Cypher.
I don't know if you noticed this, the Molly bugged and went inside the plant, so it caused a bit of a problem there. I think he intended to put it down on the ground. The spike, though, is planted on the site, and it's Def who's got like 2 HP after shock darts came through on the default spot. The second shock dart didn't deliver, so yeah, Def is on 2 HP. The player who was mid now running all the way back around. The tripwire spotted out quickly there by Venerated. Recon dart coming out to try and spot out the positions of these players. Moving in close, he's been spotted, and there you go. The ping's coming through on that recon dart, giving away the position. Venerated trying to come around the corner and still at least win that battle. Taps the spike, but has to stick it pretty soon. There's the swing wide. Does he have the time? No. He's going to have to back off and might not even make it away from the detonation circle. Corey tries to spam through as the smoke lands. Won't produce much. They're trying to work their way up onto long. Venerated back behind the box. They know the position based on the trajectory of the Owl drone as it came out. Valiant's got to deal with one right around the corner in spawn. That'll be Corey, who's playing the Phoenix and playing it masterfully as well. Corey has played so well throughout this series thus far, as it's now a 3-on-5, and that spike is this round's over.
Yeah. To speak a little bit more about Corey, like, we might not have seen anything crazy flashy out of Corey, but my man has been up there on the standings, consistent, just dominating time and time again, round after round, getting at least 1 or 2 kills.
Elliot just spotting for the push that's coming through. Probably just going to stay on this cam and not actually fire a dart just to spot them out. Here comes the push in. They take out the camera almost immediately. There's the orbital strike towards heaven to give them control of the site. So the site's been lost. A deep cyber cage coming out. The Hunter's Fury being caught by Venerated. It's Valiant, though, that will hit just with a few bullets after the initial damage dealt to take down Marv. It's a 3-on-5. 100 Thieves in a really good position to try and retake the site. The spike has still not been planted. They don't feel comfortable going for it. So as they now go to stick that spike and it connects onto pay dirt, it will be the retake coming through from 100 Thieves.
Venerated with a shock dart too. He's the one who made this so difficult. Corey's still up. And there's one more player down below. Corey curveballs himself, and your boy Dre will clean him up. A nice
exchange. Corey has managed to sneak all the way up onto this B site. They do hit with a dart coming out from the Owl onto the Brim, who is sitting on the backside of mid. Corey is still in such a god position right now. Pride trying to head back towards the site. Psalm's going to pop the old Hunter's Fury One pulse will connect, but only one pulse. Decent damage dealt, but nothing that can't be healed. Corey still on the site, hasn't even really had to move. Venerated still from the backside of site, though. You've now got Def pinching around the opposite side. Venerated couldn't stay alive for too much longer. The site's been lost, the spike's been planted. It's down to a 3-on-3, though, as Pride manages to actually pick up 2 with the Vandal. So great work coming in from Pride, the Brim, who struggled on that first map in the first half before turning things around. Hiko as well, chiming in on his own. It's all up to Corey, the Phoenix on the site, and all he's got left is the gun in his hands and the flame wall. So they're going to go ahead and start tapping onto that spike, trying to bait him out of position. 100 Thieves able to
hurt here. Where is the last player on this site? It's, oh my God, Valiate. No way. They're going to approach this and take him out right as he's about to peek, right as the team is about to jump across into long A. And now they've got the site, but Venerated and Pride are here, and they're going to fight.
That's huge, too. The tripwire spotting Marv. Ult's going to come down after picking up the op in short. They go ahead and gun down the spike. What went from being a promising lurk by Def has fallen apart as it's come down now to just 2, and Def is barely alive in this round as well. You've got Psalm here with the Phantom, Def, who's got that upgraded pickup. I believe it's an operator that he found off the body of Valiate. It's not going to make too much of a difference as your boy Dre continues where thrown out by Corey to give them site control. The wall's going to go down on Garage. That's going to make this retake even that much harder. The molly goes in, but it doesn't matter. The site's already been lost. The run it back expires without any damage dealt.
And Def on the back lines is deadly. Definitely dominating that time on A last round. He gave chance to win the eco. This time, a well-read round, Hiko has to fall off. They give the retake up, and it's an opportunity here for them, but 5 players are going to be what they need to find. Venerated starts off, but Corey trades as well. And some recon bolts going to go through. Hiko gets one too. They've evened this up. A recon bolt, yes! Hiko with 1, maybe 2. No, it's Venerated. And it's just Def, who's all the way back down Garage. They got to get on the spike, though. Still time, but there's a dark cover in the way, and Hiko will hit him with the Sheriff. See, this time, like you said, posturing. Psalm has cleared out so much. You finally spot him behind the default box, but what they don't know is that there's 2 players hidden. One in spawn side and one in heaven, but Def does not care. Oh my goodness, what is that on the Pride? And even the paranoia from Hiko is not going to matter. Venerated will shut down Psalm, though. And another one trying to push through the smoke. Def getting so aggressive. Actually, Valiant's the one going through, but trades back and forth. A Resurrect available too. Venerated almost finds one. Hiko through the barrier orb, and that's the spike down. So they've bought themselves time. There's an orbital strike that holds them off, but it doesn't matter. They push through. Hiko finds one, Venerated another with a shock dart on the Psalm. And 2 versus 1, all left up to Marv.
That orbital strike came through, taking down Hiko. Now Marv is trapped in hell, and the retake is coming in from 2 angles. The shock dart came in to do that initial dam, and the recon dart not really going to give away too much, but they're going to figure out where this player is hiding. There's the res coming through as well. As they start to work their way in, they're going to drop off. There's the double peek. It almost didn't work out so well. Your boy Dre.
Thankfully, they still don't know that this is coming, though. They don't actually know that there's those players behind, and Aldrone will not be spotted. Def has found another gap. He's going to be able to take out Psalm instantly, and another one, too, on Pride. Wow, wow, wow. Venerated, sorry, it was a Silva player. Hiko will try to chase him down, but they got C now. There's one player who has to hold on over there. It's your boy Dre. What a shot. To basically hold on. Psalm will get the Hunter's Fury to trade him out, but 100 Thieves have done what they needed. Last player remaining is Psalm. Or actually, it's 2 still. It's Hiko on the side. There's so much going on in this map. I'm struggling to keep up with it. Crazy.
Absolutely ridiculous round. A lot of things happening all at once. Def somehow hides away from that owl drone inside C short, inside Garage. Hiko still has the ult, so he's going to ult over towards A and going to get there in time for them to not hear that ult pop. So there's the wall actually going down into heaven. Zach is going to stick the plant more towards the default spot and head back towards long. Hiko still has some utility to work with, but no paranoia. As he works his way up, can use those dark covers to try and section off parts if necessary. Likely going to drop one on the spike here. Nope, just drops it and then taps the spike. Trying to bait out shots. Knows there's one now short, and knows there's got to be one coming up from long as well. But the
toe mobility available for him, just the cyber cages to work around. Zachary also peeking up to B. This could be massive. They got the sights. They've cleared everything out. And there's 2 players who might flank. No, they come back. They're just going to plant and play post-plant.
Hiko trying to work through. Venerated up on top of the wall. It's a bait and switch. I love it. They throw the wall down, making them think it's going to be a B-side execute. They're now going to be heading over towards C instead. They're going to be directly facing off against your boy Dre, who's backside currently with an operator, and there is a lot of bodies coming that direction. Hiko has arrived to offer some support. The spot is in, but no damage. No, Hiko's going to find 3. Your boy Dre picks off 1 with the operator as well. It comes down to Corey, and Corey somehow turns it around. You've got a 2-on-1. Spike just about to touch pay dirt. There's the ult coming in. The spike will be guaranteed. He can't get out of the orbital strike in time, so at least the money is there. But what a ridiculous round, a back and forth. It looked so good for 100 Thieves, and then all of a sudden Corey almost ripped that round back onto the C site. There's only one present currently. It's Hiko. It's all about timing. Hiko says, that's cute, but I'm still here. Taking down Psalm, who is trying to lurk their way through. That'll now force them to come through from Garage, and again, you're going to have a similar setup to what we saw before. Fake port coming out from Hiko, trying to trip them out with the audio as they again, are stuck inside Garage right now with that dark cover. 30 seconds left. Def, now the one that's lurking over towards the A site, has managed to make it up, but they know he's here. So his lurk, he thinks he's being clever and cute and funny. Right now, it's the Sova waiting in spawn, venerated right around the corner. Easy kill coming in as they start making their way towards the A site. Cybercage is going to come down. They're looking for the cam. They're going to peek with just 12 seconds left. They desperately need to get on the site and go ahead and stick that plant. Orbital strike comes down. You can see the dive bomb on the site. There's Pride picking off the planter. The round is falling apart regardless. Long or flank, they're all coming in through spawn, whether it's heaven or straight through spawn. Long shock darts coming out. There's the camera high in the sky. Your boy Dre going to connect though onto depth. They're going to lose that intel as it was through the wall. They spotted him. Valiant picks up 1 onto Marv, but Corey and Psalm get in on the action. Psalm finds a second as well on the retake. Hiko now trying to tuck back behind this wall, trying to get into the corner, and does so masterfully. They're not going to anticipate this. Hiko misses the first shot, but it doesn't matter. Oh no, Hiko can't get it back under control. It's now Zachary against the Brim. The Molly goes down yet again. Did Pride do it again? He has to go inside the flames to try and stick it. It's not going to work out. Pride has done it again, but this time it's a pistol round. That is now
down in the last seconds. That's why you need the map control. If these situations arise, you need to come from multiple angles. So there's going to be a quick approach down long C all together, essentially, except for Hiko by himself, but with the guns that they have and the armor that they have against FaZe Clan, it looks like they'll be making quick work of it, but there's a curveball through, and Zachary gets another venerated, a spray down for the ages. 3 kills down. Hiko comes through Garage. The round completely out of the hands of FaZe Clan.
Neither is a scent, so it'll be interesting to see how that one plays out. Def here alone, trying to just do some damage, maybe played really well throughout the group stages.
Maybe we might not be used to seeing them in the driving seat, but I think they're used to it as the dominant performance in the group stage. And obviously throughout scrims, people have been speaking highly of them, even though we didn't really know what the situation was. Corey, so aggressive down short. He finds 1 and a second onto Hiko. A big start to this round and a big deficit now for 100 Thieves. No space and only 3 players against 4. And so much control on long A, so much control on B. And even, you see, Psalm pushing down Garage to clear grass. I think they know it's coming, especially now that they spot that hour drone. It's Def. He's going to get cleared. No cage to get out of here. He's got to get one, but the recon bolt is too easy. There's the smoke for him, and he makes one work anyways, even though the chalk dart from Venerator will end up getting his life. They still have to approach towards A. I think that's what Venerator wants to do. They have the time to switch back, and the gamble is there for FaZe Clan. All 3 members are here.
You've got them set up currently with that defense, waiting for the push to come through. 100 Thieves with a man disadvantage. Your boy Dre's going to toss out that slow orb. They're going to start working their way out. Yikes. Psalm gets deleted by Dre. They go ahead and try and stick that plant. It's going to be a little bit easier to hold, given that the ice was down to slow, and there's Venerated swinging wide.
Frags, a quick approach on the long C with the owl drone in tow. Everybody else from FaZe Clan, they're scrambling after what they were stacking in towards B. Now they got the sights. It's pistols only. So 100 Thieves is going to go up 11-5 most likely. It's still possible, obviously, with the Sheriffs. Corey's done some crazy things. Remember the clip in beta of him with the ace? That was ridiculous. His rank started right here, right now. This ain't ranked. This is the match. This is the tournament. They break through the wall, but there's guns blazing on all sides. They're not going to let him through. There's a Hunter's Fury also going to push him back. Venerated, and Hiko's got the flank covered. Almost no chance here. What a deficit. Oh, Psalm. Nice shot there, but again, it doesn't really go into the...
No more charges.
Joke's over. You're dead.
That's crazy. I mean, hopefully we're seeing a map 3 here. Although FaZe Clan, if they bring this back, I would not be disappointed in that at all. Psalm will start with a Hunter's Fury. A gamble all the way from distance and B down towards A. And Valiant and crew now have to figure out how to claw their way back in. This time, there's space behind them, and Def will pick up Hiko. So 2v5. They've made it work in the prior rounds, but this time I think they have no chance as Corey picks off Pride. It's all left to Valiant. Finds one onto Marv's. But Psalm will finish him out.
The player defense with a fourth player backing them up. There is heavy focus right now towards C. Hiko can't get away from Marv's ult. Zachary is in position as well. There's Valiant with a final response coming in from the likes of 100 Thieves. Valiant again trying to go off on site. He needs some backup. There's one back behind this platform. Nestled in the corner. Curveball comes from around the corner, and it'll make things even harder as Valiant now is in the 1-on-3. He knows there's one backside where you've got Def. He's got the operator in tow. And there's one right around the corner. The timing works out so nicely for Depth, who's going to actually drop a second cyber cage on top of the one that was already present, giving him more time to potentially take a fight the other direction. Valiant will use that, though, or your boy Dre will, excuse me, for the res. Corey picks off Venerated, and you've got Psalm on the back end of this play. This is going to be a bit of a problem. Psalm is currently sitting in spawn. They are trapped right now on A. They have to make a move as they're down to 35 seconds, and they're still going to continue this push towards A, which is the right call because at this point, they're stuck. They have to go. There's 3 players playing defense as well. You've got the Phoenix, you've got the Sage, you've got the Cypher. The cover is going to come out, the dark cover, the smokes. They're going to start working their way in. Depth through the edge of the wall, picks off Valiant. Another one for Depth. That's 3 on the round. And again, it comes down to 1. This time it's Hiko. Hiko's got 15 seconds left to try and get on the site, guarantee a plant, and get some kills as well. He's drawing blood, and he's brought things down to 3, but the round going to end as Psalm.
I want to see these guys back at it again, especially against a team like 100 Thieves, who also starting to get the first glimpses of. Officially, this team is a roster, and it's not going anywhere. It's here for the long haul.
You can see they use that Sage Wall currently over on the C strike to try and boost up over top of the boxes. There's the ult coming in, the orbital strike. That'll flush Zachary out of position as they're going to try and get up onto the site and gain access. There's that wall still down that they can use for a bit of cover. Corey's going to swing wide, gets the recoil under control with the Vandal, switches off to the sidearm, the pistol, spots the hack coming through, and there's the jumping shots coming in from...
Give him that space, and he also has the run it back available if he wants to. He's not going to spot... Oh my goodness! No! There's so much information now gathered from him, but also he's going to be able to find maybe 2. Oh no! He held on too long! Venerated! Oh my goodness, the final moments. Marv is still getting aggressive though, and he does trade that out. He has to fall back into the cubby, but no escape for him. If they're watching, yes, it is Hiko looking at him and hoping that him and Pride will be able to clear out that corner, but you see on the other side, Depth is there, and they completely dominate, let him back out. Hiko does trade on the Psalm, but it doesn't matter. Zachary finds another one, Valiant. Another 1v3 for Hiko. Another chance to bring things back for 100 Thieves.
How does that happen? How does that happen, that play? You've got Hiko now in a 1-on-3. This player in garage, it's all about timing. Marv's going to spot him as he tries to make his way through into this. I mean, this is not good. As things were looking like maybe we'd see success here, but it's turned the other direction. The ult coming out from Venerated will work, and that's going to be Def going down. Now Corey pops the run it back, trying to push through, spotted by the camera. They know that he's coming in through short, but they also know that he's on this A site. So if they had decided to push up, they might have been able to catch him on the other side of that ult, but it doesn't end up working out that way.
You will not kill my ally.
Get the wall down the res, but they break it instantly. The shots on the other side, Valiant will find one, but there's the ults. The defense too strong here on the light buy from 100 Thieves. We're going to a possible 2v4 situation. Venerated has a Spectre, gets the spike. With 45 seconds, they have time to work with, but you could see Hiko doesn't have much space to fall back as this flank starts to come in, and they've got space on A as well. Corey's so aggressive. He knows that the spike is down in the corner. Hiko gets one, though, and forces Corey back. Oh my goodness, they pulled it in. Hiko, 2 frags, 1 on Corey, and now they just have to take the site. You can see the flank coming in perfectly. The paranoia is timed well, and it's now just down to 1. They've got the back spawn controlled, and he will push up quickly, though. It's Marved, the man, the legend that's done so much, but Hiko is playing this perfectly with the dark cover. He spots him, and like we saw in Bind, they kind of have a disadvantage going into that on the attacking side. They need the ultimates to really work out, so if they lose this one, they might be low by again. Psalm starts off onto Pride. No Resurrect available, and the ultimate on Hiko will not be too useful. One of the weakest out of the sets that they have on all these agents right now, though. He's working it. The paranoias and the dark covers is working magic, especially with the recon bolts of his Sova companion and venerated. They're going to peek down long C. Still some presence at A, so this is not by any means telegraphed play. They start to back up, might be towards B, but Hiko's still working up this A short. He might walk through the smoke, might even start to work with the shrouded step to get a quick pick on the def or Pride.
Hiko's spotting out that utility, though. There's the cyber cage being popped. He's looking for the tripwire now. He's going to take it out as well. That's actually going to pull an additional player over, potentially. Sova started to rotate in. Hiko's going to drop the dark cover. He wants to keep them glued here as long as possible. Fakes the port inside his smoke just to try and bait out any spam. But the rest of the team is actually going to be working over towards C. Time is of the essence right now. 16 seconds left. There's the swing ride from Corey. That should have worked out so much better. Now the ult ends up being worthwhile, as Hiko's going to go for this port in the backside of sight. Would have had the backstab potentially onto Zachary, but they get the kill regardless. They're going to go ahead and stick that spike with 4 seconds left. They will have time to get it. Psalm tries to charge through the slow orb that's down. Not going to quite make it out in time, so the spike does drop, but it's down to just 1 on the site. Hiko needs to charge through spawn to try and support. You've got this one playing back behind it, and it's not going to work out. Hiko now has to book it, as they're going to go ahead and stick that spike. Hiko can't get there in time. The round's going to be lost, and it's going to be 12-11 as Hiko now for the retake, as the team has gained control of this site. With 38 seconds left on the clock, the spike will be planted. Cam's still here. He's just using to call out positions, not firing darts. That's actually the huge play, the right play to make. Dark cover down in heaven currently, preventing him from being able to do anything as it stands. Hiko's going to send out more dark cover to try and guarantee this round victory for his team. The clock continuing to tick down as Venerated gets spotted by the dart that comes through. Great paranoia coming in from Hiko. Psalm with the trade. Death fires back as well. It's down to a 2-on-3. Zachary even chimes in as well. It's down to 1. It's going to be the Brim. As the spike ticks away, they have to stick the defuse. He has to go for the peek. He's got the molly on the spike yet again. There's no way he does this again. They're going for it. Time is of the essence. Has to peek to try and stop it. And he does get the kill. It's going to be a 13-11 win for 100 Thieves as FaZe Clan fall at the very end